It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC East. It's the Commanders and the reigning NFC champs on Monday night.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. On the counter, it's Taylor. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They keep it with Penny on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now Tannehill. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Shamrocks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the 2nd quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or 2. We'll be watching that one later on today.
They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find Metcalf. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Shamrocks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tannehill throwing again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with unavoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Out to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, to be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
On 1st down, Tannehill. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to float this over the middle, deep, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here now it's 2nd and 10, again for the 41. They'll look to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And this one is incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Powers through him, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Shamrocks will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Second and 1. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Shamrocks just continue to roll. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Tannehill. Throw left side, complete. That's Turner. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Tannehill on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster, 38 yards. And the Commanders are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and long. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Shamrocks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Tannehill. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken at the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. He'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey.
And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there. 47 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1, oh good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Not too bad. He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
He'll get this out wide to Penny.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Tannehill.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. Finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. His throw incomplete. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill looking left sideline, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Tannehill.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he's going to go down as time has now run out.